All right, everybody, we are going to finish our garage basement by ourselves to save some money. This is a new construction garage here. And so far what we did was use some spackle. It was the Alex Spackle Plus. And then we just patched any holes, tried to even the tape strips or the joint strips. And then right now we're going to get some compound and then we're going to thin out the compound and then at least do half of it. And then we're going to move everything on this side and put it on this side and then do the other side. I mean, ideally I want to do everything in one day, as far as like do the spackling all around in one day, do the compound all in one day, but I'm about to just do half and then work on the other half another weekend. All right, you guys, right now I'm using the USG Dust Control Joint Compound. You can buy this at your local Home Depot. It's very affordable, all right? It's also very thick, so let me just point that out. So in the next video, I'm showing you all how I thin out the compound so that way it could be a seamless application on the wall of the garage. So, yeah. All right, so that right there is our patch job. It's not the best job, but we're gonna sand it down when it's done drying. I just moved all my items into the center of the garage. I will do a whole organization, and then this side I have to do. Just got finished dusting it. I'm going to patch, and then I'm going to do the concrete compound. Okay, you guys, so I am showing you my garage right now, just in the most transparent concept here. So what I did was start off on the left side, and as you can see, there's some, patches here and there, but I haven't even sanded my garage yet, okay? Last night I did the ceiling, which took me 4 hours to do, and you can see it's still kind of like rough. I'm short, so I have this ladder right here. And it was extremely hard for me, I'm not even gonna lie. But I will sand it to get rid of those rugged edges. And then I will prime it, and then I'm going to paint. So to be honest, a lot of people who get new construction homes, they'll just paint over this. You see this right here? They'll just paint it. They'll be like, I don't got time to put the joint compound, spackle, do the tape finishing, but you have to, I think it will make a big difference. As you can see, I'm almost done with the garage. I just have to finish this here and finish this part here, and then I will be done with the compound. Right now what I'm doing is thinning the last bit of compound that I have. I use 3 of these gallons. How many gallons is this? This is 4.5 gallons, so I used 3 of these so far, and I'm hoping and praying that this will finish up this last strip here. But it was a lot to do yesterday, especially having those garage cables right here. It was very, very tough to put the compound, so I can see why people just paint and call it a day. But me being a perfectionist, obviously it's not perfected, but I just wanted to do it somewhat right, so that way I don't have to deal with it anymore. I'd rather do the best of my ability than just rushing it, especially you got a house. You want to take your time and do the best job that you can, even if it's not perfect. Just try to do it the right way before doing the shortcuts, because I feel like if you do the shortcuts, it's going to be a lot more to do instead of trying and attempting to do it the right way. All right, you all, this is where I spackled the whole entire ceiling by myself. My husband was working during the weekday, but I held it down, y'all, with no experience. So if I could do it, you can too. All right, you guys, so I plastered all of the compound all along the wall. As you can see, my mediocre choppy job, y'all could judge me. It has a lot of lines. I'm going to sand it down because 1, I'm short, okay, 2, shaky hand. I'm keeping it real. But on this side, did a pretty decent job, all right, without any sanding. no sanding. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do the sanding process, smooth it out very good, and then I'm going to prime the whole entire garage. All right, so I did the whole entire garage. You guys are probably like, you don't need to plaster the whole garage, but I did. I did, you know, and it is what it is. It's just a garage, all right, at the end of the day. But I have a little bit of compound left, just a little bit, like right down here. And I might just trash it. Otherwise, I may spackle a few spots if needed. But I'm going to paint it, and I'm going to paint it the color of my choice. And then you guys are going to see the outcome. Right now, I'm doing an organization. We're going to Salvation Army, getting rid of stuff. So we're doing a full-blown declutter organization project. So y'all pray for us. So we're almost done. It doesn't look like we did a lot, but we did. We got rid of a lot of stuff. Sanding day, Sandman on the way. I got JJ. We holding it down. We ain't play. Yeah. So guys, if you're not experienced in plastering or compounding, if you're not experienced, you know you gotta be sanding for hours, okay? Let's keep it real. This is the amateur way, all right? The amateurs. But you know, it's fun. We're gonna see what this looks like at the end. Like we actually was smoothing it real good. It's really smooth. Very smooth. Like if you see this is like smooth, and then this is choppy. Smooth, choppy. So yeah. All right, so goggles extremely foggy, clothes extremely dusty. We ended up moving most of the stuff. We should have covered it better, but you know, we didn't have the materials. But we're probably gonna have to do a dusting of the wall before putting in the primer. But again, we're amateurs. Obviously, I should be wearing some protectant on my hair, but we are gonna make this disaster look glamorous, y'all. Glamorous. So learn from this mistake. Make sure you guys prep your floors. You know, prep your floors completely, because as you can see, we're gonna have to clean the floors up really good. So this is the most chaotic way of finishing a garage, like the most chaotic. If in a perfect world, we would have had an empty garage. We would have did everything without anything in here, you know, layered everything down. But since we are like family of four, on a time crunch, trying to do it by ourselves, we have to work with what we got, y'all. So I'm dusty. I look like a Japanese woman. And Jay is over here cleaning the floors. We're done sanding and it is super smooth. Alrighty. So we had to push everything over here. Everything is done as far as the smoothing. I'm just going to prime it tomorrow morning, and I am going to paint it tomorrow. And on today's attire, to avoid any type of paint in my hair, I am going to
roll this shirt just like this. I'll be fine.
I'm gonna be suited and booted. This is Jay's outfit. This is like an extra large. It's so huge. But this is like $15 at Home Depot. There's no way I'm not gonna use this again.
I'll be fine, trust me.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Because I had compound in my hair and it was the worst. The worst. All right, let's tackle this task. Documenting. Just documenting the journey. As you can see the difference, when you look at the primer, the difference between putting in the compound, which is to the left here, it's very different. So you got the primer, no primer. Primer, no primer. So it's a little dull without the primer. The primer makes it a lot of like very vibrant. Alrighty, so we had to stop by Home Depot and get the white paint because the brown paint that we originally chose 5 months ago was not to our liking. We decided to go with a ultra white semi-gloss interior scuff proof Bear brand. And as you can see, it's very white. This is kind of like the look that we were aiming for. The difference is very, very pigmented compared to the primer, y'all. So we're super excited for this. It just makes it pop. You know, when you do a garage, you want the garage to pop. So that was the initial goal. So we're gonna finish this out. We have a lot of paint to do. Literally, it was raining, y'all. All of our stuff, we left it outside. It was outside. I hope my air fryer isn't fried. But this is the process. Okay, y'all. The good thing about getting great quality paint is that it's smooth, okay? It works very well. You cannot get cheap paint. All right, all right. There we go. We did the bright white. We did some touching up, so that's the reason why there's some patches. But it looks good. It looks good. Our floors are kind of messed up, but it looks good though. All right, you all, this is the before. This is what my garage looked like prior to me even touching it. This is what my garage looked like when we closed. Now, look how gorgeous and bright and brilliant this garage looks like. Is it perfect? No. But was it worth it? Yeah, for sure. If I had the money, I probably would have hired somebody to do this. $5,000, I didn't have it. You know, closing on a house, I feel like every time I go in my garage, I'm just so proud of myself that we did this on our own. I honestly hope this video inspires you. If you did like this video, please place a thumbs up so other people who own homes can find this video. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.